TheYuckCast, episode 6. All right, we have 2 guests today. We have Juice Man.
Juice Man, whoa!
Juice Man, whoa!
There you go. Yeah, there's Juice Man. And the other guest is Vic. What's up, Vic?
Yeah.
Enthusiasm.
That's all good. That's all good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
Juice Man, where you been? You on vacation? What? That's not what you told us.
I'm a part-time podcaster, you feel me? I'm gonna be on like half the episode, so just know.
Dog, who he run this by? Did he run this by y'all? That was crazy.
I don't know where he got that
He
from.
running this by us for the first time, I guess. Okay. That's interesting. We will consider your option, and we will contact you back.
Let's not forget, this is my podcast.
Motherfucker trying to get a 20-day
I'm the
contract
boss.
when we just
I'm the
cut it.
boss.
What?
Don't sleep. I'm the boss.
You just quit, though. What
No.
you
I quit from being a full-time podcaster.
All right, then tell them niggas what y'all up to.
Dope. What are you up to is what I'm asking, though. Like, what are you doing?
Like, I ain't beat my meat in 3 days.
You said your day was productive.
Yeah, I said I ain't beat my meat in 3 days, so we going strong on that.
There you go.
New high score.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Shit, I'm gonna post some fuck ass videos soon.
There you go.
I'm gonna get a fuck ass stream up soon. You know.
Now
What
I know
you
you're
up to,
lying.
Bake?
Why are you lying?
Let's see.
What?
I finally spent some Christmas money that I was sitting on. I went and bought.
What you buy?
I went and bought a basketball bag, one of them Nike ones, like that holds a basketball in it. I've never had one of those, so that's kind of nice, and it can fit a basketball and a pair of shoes. Like, it's actually nice. So I bought that yesterday. Bought some socks while I was there too. So yeah, some hooping gear. Spent my Christmas money.
Are we gonna see this on your channel soon?
Probably, yeah. I'm probably gonna record some more IRL. I'm gonna do a what's in my basketball bag video and stuff like that. So yeah, I will have.
How
some
about
more.
a segment? How much can we fit in Shake's basketball bag?
Ooh, we could fit a lot in there. I'm not gonna lie. Like if it, as I said, like a full basketball, a pair of shoes, maybe even 2. Like it's a big ass bag. It has a backpack too, so it's cool. Pricey though. It's like $80. So
Woo!
but yeah,
Damn,
definitely cool. What you been up to, Vic? We ain't talked in a minute.
man. Editing, getting sick, that's about it, bro. Like,
Ooh, it's that time when it's
Yeah.
almost spring, but it's not. So it's still cold out and it's still shitty. It was snowing today, man. Ugh.
So how the girls treating you, Vic?
Good
damn,
question.
we're gonna jump into that real quick.
Oh yeah, that's a great question. You moved out. You're on your own. Like
Messing with
how
the
hoes?
bodies.
That you gotta be slaying poon. You got your own spot now. This is crazy.
Yep, that's a good question.
Right? You and Mark gotta be running some crazy
Yeah.
like threesomes or
Are
something.
y'all running trains yet?
Oh, this one completely left.
Not like.
That's how it goes.
Nah, I don't think Mark is I don't think he in the training stuff and whatever, but
Why would
Not
you
you.
just assume that?
cause I noticed, man. I mean, like,
So you in the trains, but he not?
That nigga's
I don't
nasty.
even know.
He got the chew, but he ain't got the choo-choo. That's what he's saying.
Is this one of those things like you're intimidated by his presence?
Who?
He got a bigger dick than you?
What are y'all doing? Like,
How did we get here?
Bro, if you wanna know, you can just DM him. So that's all.
whoa.
I'm just-
Whoa!
That's all you and him, bro.
I think I need
Doing Vegas
a.
things.
What the?
I think I need a Euro step out of this podcast.
Nah, if he sends you that meme back, you gotta quit the. You gotta leave
We
the
gotta,
chat.
we gotta delete this part. This is crazy.
Do we know?
That nigga's wild.
Oh boy!
I just did the Shake Tom and Jerry meme. That was crazy.
You just did that when he said that.
Yeah.
I've never heard
Hey,
of
I
someone.
wish you could see my face.
You can send it to us, dog. Take a picture real quick.
All right, so who in here has seen Get Out?
I haven't. It's
Oh, yeah, I
so
wanna talk about
frustrating.
this shit.
Damn.
I haven't.
I so wish I've seen it. I am a loner. Don't have any of the movies with. Damn.
Nobody's seen it other than Berg and me. What about you, Body Bag?
I
You
said
seen it?
me, nigga. The fuck?
He downloaded
Damn,
it,
speak
dude.
up, little ass
I mean,
nigga. You
You gotta
went
be
to the
hostile on the
theaters,
podcast, though.
right?
Right.
But then again, he should be speaking up. Like, oh no.
Hold on, what?
Check that nigga bag.
Speak up. We podcasting. We not chilling on the couch, laying in bed, kicking toes.
Bro,
up,
I
whatever.
ain't know y'all could barely hear me. You feel me? I turned my gain up.
That's
like,
why he asked
Well, you
to
know
speak
now
up.
because a real nigga told you. So speak up then, nigga.
Bro, I didn't tell myself nothing, so shut the fuck up. Still talk
Damn.
down somewhere, little nigga.
Yo, damn, Bag took the week off to refuel. Golly.
But anyways, though, that movie Get Out, it was something like, you feel me? It was a good movie. Like, not the way social
Can we-
media be gassing, but
Scale
it
of
was a
1
good
to
movie.
10.
Is
what
there a
you
way of
get.
talking about it without spoiling it? So, like, if people watched it, they can listen and
like-
enjoy,
Like
but they also cannot get spoiled? Like, can you kind of go general on this?
Yeah, we can talk about it without it being spoiled.
Okay, because I have yet to see it as well, so I guess I
pretty
can...
much
Stop.
what the way I feel about the movie, like, you know, it was solid. It's a good 8 out of 10. Like, I ain't gonna say nothing about it. Like, the trailer should told you enough about the movie, but yeah,
Trailer
it's a cool
definitely
8 out of
tells a
10.
lot about it. Yeah.
Trailer spoils the movie. You seen the trailer, you almost seen the movie pretty much.
Really?
Facts.
Damn, I'm gonna go watch the trailer a couple more times then. That's what the broke people gonna do with me. We gonna watch the trailer, but I mean, from what I see in the trailer, is a black guy has a white girlfriend. She takes him home to meet the parents, and from there, like, they happen to be crazy or something, and like it's a crazy town where I guess there's maybe no black people or they get kidnapped there, and yeah, I guess.
You spoiling the movie.
I mean, I'm just telling you, I haven't seen the movie. Like what?
Nah, you spoiled
Like-
it. That's the movie.
But yeah, I guess that, and he's trying to get out. I have yet to see the movie. I want to see it. Definitely might be waiting for the DVD though. Sadly,
No,
I think this would be a quality Blu-ray to buy.
You said you didn't like it or what, right?
I didn't like the movie. Well,
Really?
it's not that I didn't like it. Social media gassed it as like must see, great movie, best movie
Oh,
ever,
yeah.
and
Black
I didn't
Twitter.
like it. They gassed it up so much. My expectations were so high to where I really like just wasn't as good as they made it seem. Like I don't know.
Facts.
And then a lot of people made it seem like there were these uber deep messages in the movie, and like there was a lot of surface level messages anybody with half a brain could get.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Do you think they're just making
No,
it
no,
up
no,
then?
no, no,
that,
no,
or-
no, 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 no. There were definitely a lot of deep messages.
All right,
It's like
so
a big ass
what-
Facebook post. I don't remember many of the messages. I remember one of them was like the cotton that he used to. Wait, I can't say that. Like I'm gonna ruin the movie. So
How I say, what are you doing?
Yeah, you
I mean,
can't
even
say.
then, the cotton part I didn't think was just that super deep, or even the ball part. After that part, I was like, oh, it's obvious. I thought, but I don't know. Like some people thought, oh man, it's so deep, so cool, which is cool. Like I don't know, like
Well, I mean,
social media.
you can
just went
interpret-
how
crazy.
much deeper can you expect the message to be? Like, I mean, that's
It's so deep
know.
that Berg doesn't know if it's actually real or not. Like, I don't
What
know.
the fuck are you talking about? Even then, if like people were like, "Oh man, I didn't know those micro transgressions were like a thing with black people." How like they wanted to talk about sports and stupid shit around. I'm like, I don't know, like, I don't know.
Is that a thing?
I remember when Kudo was saying Bag was fake woke. Like I'm starting to get what fake woke means now. Like can't overlook things. Like it was for what it was. It was like a really cool movie. I mean, it was different. Like it's different from anything you watched. And
Yeah, that does
It-
sound different, I will say. Like, I don't know. From the typical thriller horror movie where X, Y, and Z happen, a lot of people said it was very plot twisty, and they said the ending was pretty good, which, with movies, is
To me,
pretty
the
big.
dopest thing about it, kind of, sort of, was like they say it's a horror movie, but like it's really not a horror movie. It's kind of a thriller, and like at the same time, it's kind of reality too. Like I thought that was like I found that part interesting.
So
like,
what
kind
you
of-
tell
It
me
was
is
also
what happens in it
comedy.
is real. Damn.
Yes,
Some of the stuff
was
that happens
comedy.
in real life.
every day, like everyday
Yeah.
things.
I've yet to see
And
it.
like the
but
fact
I
that that
really
was
want to.
billed as a horror movie, I was like, man, that's crazy. But yeah,
and you didn't think that was deep. Like,
Nah, like,
oh,
I-
what's wrong with you?
I
No,
thought
no, no,
that
no,
part
you
was
a hater.
dope.
You
I
a
thought
hater.
that part
You
was
a
He
hater.
dope.
definitely
But,
sounds
like-
like a hater right now. Like,
I thought
you said
that
it was
part-
I've been in
dope,
your
but then you're
shoes
like, it
before.
wasn't that great. Like, I don't know.
I thought that part was dope, but social media just made it seem like, oh my gosh, I'm so super woke up after watching this video. Like, I didn't know all of this stuff. It was like, it wasn't.
I mean, that's
just
what
that
they do with
crazy.
everything, though. Social media gases.
Nah, they really
like,
don't.
So
Like,
many
they
things.
ran away with that movie. Like, they, like, everybody was like, go see it. Chance the Rapper buying out theaters. Every artist, celebrity, gotta go
Well, I mean,
see
it
Get
was.
Out. Like,
Yeah, like it did. Like it sold out everywhere. Like it killed the box office. Like, and it was a good movie. So like, what else you want most people to say? Don't see it. It didn't
They're
sell
gonna
out.
show that
Ha-
movie
have y'all been-
in like history classes.
Have y'all been peeping the little Get Out challenge videos?
yeah.
Isn't that where they're just running?
Yeah.
I have seen.
Yeah,
that.
y'all seen that one with dude?
I saw.
was
I saw
running
one
to
where
Walmart.
the person fell. Yeah, I saw that.
He chose
That
the
shit
wrong
was
aisle to do
funny.
that shit in.
That shit hurt. You could die from that. Like that could puncture your neck as you're going down like that. Oof.
Yeah.
I saw that and I thought he was gonna die. Like, oh no, that looked crazy. But it looks like a good movie. I'm definitely I think I'm gonna wait and get that on Blu-ray. Get some surround sound out of that because like I like watching movies in my own home and shit like that. It's just cooler and better.
What was that other movie that came out? It started with like an L or something. Like,
Logan?
yeah, I need to go see that too. People were telling me that shit was nice too.
Yeah, they
saw
said
the trailer
that
for
was
that
better
the
than
other
all the other little X-Men movies
Yeah.
because it was rated R and stuff like that. I ain't peeping yet though.
There's been a lot of good movies coming out recently. Like that's definitely a trend. I don't know. Like there's a lot of movies I want to see too. I want to see the one about the Boston bombing. That one is supposed to be really good too.
I
That's
know
got
they-
Wahlberg.
I didn't know.
Why is that a movie so soon? Like that's not
Two-
okay.
It's
So that was
definitely
what,
very
24,
soon,
right?
but I think it's only
2013?
okay because Mark Wahlberg and like the directors and everybody who was working on it, they worked closely with the families of people who were affected and stuff like that. And like,
What is that movie about though?
it's about the
Boston
bombing.
Marathon, the Boston Marathon,
No,
right?
I'm saying though, like, is it like a reenactment of the bombing and like days
It is.
after? or
It
days
is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
before?
yeah. That's what I think it is. Yeah, I haven't
Gotta
seen it.
be.
But I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And like the aftermath and the events and how they
I'm
caught the
kind of
guys.
like, cool. That's kind of too soon. But then I know. Do y'all remember when there was like a sniper going around sniping people?
Yeah,
And
and
they
then
made a movie out of
and then
that?
American Sniper or
DC
whatever
Sniper?
came out. Yeah.
Yeah, the DC Sniper was a thing, and they made a straight-to-TV movie about it that was actually like
Wait,
super good.
they made a straight-to-TV movie? Oh my! I
Yeah,
didn't
like it
know
was
that
like right after
Oh,
it
wow.
happened. Like it was super
I
soon.
don't know. It'll probably be good, but still,
That's what they
like,
did with that
It's
Deepwater
definitely
Horizon.
too soon. I think. Like again,
That Deepwater
But then
Horizon
again-
was based on the BP gas little leak thing situation.
I mean,
That was a
how
good-ass
long
movie.
after 9/11 did they do that? The Towers movie. How long
Like
after was
six,
that?
6 years or what? I think.
Then I guess it is too soon by that stand. But then again, was that even too soon? You don't know.
this is crazy. I don't watch any of those movies.
I
Movie-
didn't even watch it. It was too
I'm not
sad
gonna
for me
lie,
to
they're
watch.
very good movies. Like they are very good movies. Like I don't know, they do their research and they do a good job with it. I
No,
feel.
yeah, I'm sure they're amazing, but I just, I guess, I don't know. It's like, we're profiting off of this. Like, I can't lie though. I've watched like Narcos and stuff like that, which is pretty much the same thing, or the same concept with like all the people that died and stuff, but it's still like a fuzzy
You need,
part.
like,
I mean,
10
I would
to
hope
15
they're
years
also
spread.
doing their parts there to put some of the profits towards the families and things like that. I have a feeling they are.
Yeah, I'm sure they're paying them a bit, but like, I mean, like the families are profiting off of it too, which I'm sure helps. And but like,
I'm sure it helps as much as it
Did a
can
lot of people
help,
die
which
from
is
that
the sad
bombing?
part. They said on First Take they had Mark Wahlberg on. They said he went family to family talking to all the people who were affected. So again,
it said it killed 3 people, but 264 people was hurt.
I thought it was 50 that it killed, but still.
Nah, 'cause like a lot of
Too
people's
much-
legs got
Mass
blown
murder,
off.
yeah.
I know a lot of people got their legs blown off and stuff like that, but I thought it was like 50 people. That it
Nah,
killed,
'cause like
but-
nobody was like
Yeah.
like dead ass on the bomb. It was just people like near it. Like
But still, that's a lot. That's almost 300 people that were affected by it. That's still a
Yeah.
big number.
Losing a leg though.
Losing a leg's crazy. Like, let's not
that's
underball that.
yeah, that's super trash.
Like you lose, especially for runners, like people who, that's what they do. Like they
Yeah.
run, they train all year for a race, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere they getting bombed and shit. Like in that place, that was a hectic day. So yeah, may have only killed 3 people, but I'm sure it affected a lot more than that. So.
And you want to go see this?
Well, it was supposed to be a really good movie. I mean, it had Mark Wahlberg in it, and it's a big event, and I want to see how they did it. And like, I don't know, it's interesting. I will say that, and they did a good job with the 9/11 movie. I can't remember the name of it, but the one that had what's his name, the National Treasure guy. I think.
I don't even know they made a
Nicolas
9/11
Cage.
movie.
Yeah, I think it's Nick. I think it's Nicolas Cage. Oh, it's a pretty.
Like I probably still wouldn't want to see that. Like I don't know.
Really?
I mean, the way I feel about 9/11, like I wouldn't want to watch it to be honest.
Pretty sure it was Nicolas Cage that was in it. Let me see.
But yeah, like
That was a huge tragedy. Like
It's kind of weird though, because Mark Wahlberg played basically in 2 tragedy movies, the BP one with Deepwater Horizon, and now the Patriots Day movie.
I think it was called.
That's dope.
It's either World Trade Center or 9/11. I'm not sure which one.
They got 2 movies based around that.
It was World Trade Center. That was the one that I've seen.
World Trade Center
that a
and
big
something
movie?
else.
It was
Yeah,
a pretty
2
big
of 'em.
movie. Yeah,
really?
I mean,
wow.
When did that
Don't
come out?
2006. So about
Yeah, is this what 5 years? What?
yeah, about 5 years.
That came
yeah.
out 5 years.
I was doing the
after
math real quick.
Soon.
It is
That's
pretty
super
soon.
5
I
years?
mean, it was
Like,
a
they
big
were probably
event.
working
like-
on that movie 3 years after the event happened.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because if it happened 9/11, like they were probably working on it like a couple years afterwards, getting the
2003.
budget approved.
Yeah, I'm
like,
sure.
that's
I'm sure they were
crazy
working
soon.
with the families and stuff like that. I mean, that's a lot of families too. Like, it's
That's
definitely
trash.
soon.
Like, get out of here.
I mean, it was, I don't know. It was a pretty good movie. I don't know the whole capitalizing and like, yeah, it's definitely weird that all like, it's definitely strange to think about. But I saw it. I thought it was pretty respectful. I didn't like. It's not like it's throwing dirt on them to make money. Like, and like people write books about that and like,
But what
like
was the
all
angle
tons
of
of
the
people.
movie from?
It was from
that-
recreating it from the firefighters' perspective. It was the
Yeah.
firefighters that got trapped in the building and under it. But yeah, it was actually like really dope. I don't know, like because I didn't know too much about it. Like you obviously like I don't know how old you were, but I was pretty young. I think what
I was in
This is,
the
again,
library when that happened. I still remember.
I was
like-
probably 2 years
probably-
younger than you.
I was probably third grade or something.
I was in
don't know.
first-
I was
I was in
I was
first
in I was in
grade.
grade school though, definitely. But
I was in
it
first
very
grade in the
young.
library, and
You
I
was in
remember.
third. I might have been in kindergarten.
I might have been in third. I'm not sure. How old was I? I'm trying to do the math right now.
Bro, you older than me, dog. I was in the first
Nah,
grade.
But either way,
Shaq
like
old as shit. Like
I was old enough to remember it, but like I didn't know most of the details and things that happened during it, and like it was a shock factor thing. Like you knew some people who had people involved in it too, which was the like worst part. But like I don't know, you didn't know too much about it, I guess, and like there's still like questions around how it all happened. So I don't know. It was just they're
it was
pretty
an
good
inside
movies.
job, right?
I don't know. Again, there's all everybody says there's conspiracies.
A
and stuff.
building does not fall. A building do not fall straight down without demolition. Fire
you
fuel
sure?
do not
Like-
fire fuel do not burn that hot to melt a building.
People say that, but I don't actually know the physics behind it. I really don't.
Bro, there's so many science videos that just shows.
I heard
it.
there was like an open podium thing where like some scientist was like, or physicist was like, okay, if you could prove me wrong and prove to me like how the collapse actually happened, you get like a free scholarship or like some crazy amount of money, and like nobody could prove him wrong.
Those movies are pretty good. Lots of good movies on the horizon, I suppose. It's a good time of the year for movies too, when it's still shitty outside in most places.
Last thing about movies, did y'all see any of the Oscar movies and stuff like that? That
Nope.
weren't big about the Oscars?
Usually
or whatever?
not. I usually don't, but some of them seem good though. That one that you watched, I think I wanted to watch. What was it? The one that should have won Best
Moonlight?
Picture? Yeah, Moonlight.
Then La La Land was like a musical. They say was really good.
I'm not huge into musicals. But...
Fences, Hidden Figures. There's a lot of good movies came out. I didn't really see any of them though.
Yeah, see, I haven't seen really many of those. I don't know. Again, I usually wait till they're on like the HBO channels or stuff like that, or I'll watch them on Netflix or Blu-ray. Those are my ways. I don't like going to the theaters. We talked about this the other day. Like, it can be so pricey. Like, again, tickets are like on most days $12 and then plus tax. So you're looking at like $25 if you're going with someone. And then snacks, like it adds up, man. It gets to be like $30-$40 a trip, and that's crazy.
On Tuesdays, it's $5.50.
On Tuesdays,
a regular
yeah,
day,
that's the
it's
only day.
$10.
Tuesdays are the only days it's cheaper, but then even some of those movies are still more expensive. Like, I don't know.
You can probably find some cheap theaters around college towns too. Like they have like discount nights.
You probably
where a lot of
can.
students go.
You probably can. I don't know. They're expensive around here. Like, they all did renovations around here for like the nice, comfy seats with the recliner and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
we got
like,
those. Yeah.
expensive still.
What's the next topic?
Good question. We can move into the sports and shit. Nah, that's a good.
Let's talk about Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. What you got to
Wait a
talk about
minute.
Bigfoot?
You good, man?
Oh, nobody.
Run the
nobody
point on
believe in
this
Bigfoot?
one.
Not
You
run
got
the
it.
point. Like, if you're gonna bring the topic in, what about him? Like,
No, I'm just asking. Like, y'all believe in Bigfoot or like the Loch Ness monster?
I've
mean, I
never
s-
looked into Bigfoot or the Loch Ness monster.
I've never looked
or
into
the
them, but
boogeyman
like,
under my bed.
but
Coop.
just
Like,
thinking
what-
about it, I'm sure there is a Bigfoot out there somewhere. Like, it's probably just a big
So,
old
see,
hairy man.
Big believes in Bigfoot. Like, wait.
I mean,
wait
it's
a
probably
minute.
just a big ass hairy man who just lives in the wilderness. Yeah, but like, I don't think it's a creature. Like, I'm sure there's
So,
a dude who looks like Bigfoot out in the
Where do
woods
you think
somewhere.
the Bigfoot is located? Like what state? What region?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I'm asking you, Big. You said
Oh,
in the
you
woods.
asking
What
me?
woods?
Shit, I mean, you could probably find someone like that in Vermont, New Hampshire, any of those states around the border. You could probably find
You
someone
think
like
he
that.
black or white?
In my mind, I did see him being white.
Ah, interesting.
I don't know. Just I've seen Bigfoot. Usually, when you hear Bigfoot, I picture a white, I guess I don't know, whatever it is, creature that we're talking about with like brown or
Was
woolly
Jesus white or black?
hair. I don't know. Again,
Wait, are you thinking of the Yeti or Bigfoot?
I'm thinking of Bigfoot.
All right, so the Chargers, they moved to LA,
No, but notable
and the
for
first
reasons.
thing, okay,
Like
okay,
general,
so,
not just trying to kill Vic here. Like
if they get like $10 million a year, that's not notable.
it's notable, but like
No,
give us a
players.
lead us into this though. Lead us into what I'm saying, Coop. Like
All right, so King Dunlap,
Oh my god.
no.
oh Alshon Jeffrey to the Eagles. I guess that's what you want.
Yeah, Alshon Jeffrey. Who else?
Deshaun
Mike
Jackson
Glennon,
to the Buccaneers.
Yep.
What am Mike Glennon to the Bears?
In terms of free agency, we've seen some big moves go down. Bake, how you feel about it?
There's been some good stuff. Patriots made a
Who giggling?
splash. They got
Who
Stephon
giggling, nigga?
Gilmore. Yeah, who giggling right
that
now?
shit out, nigga.
I sound like some salty people are giggling right
Mute
now.
yourself next time you giggling, sweet ass
Right?
nigga.
Yeah, definitely.
Weak
mute
ass
yourself.
Saints. Fuck you talking about?
But yeah, right? Exactly.
Niggas talking to.
They
Yeah, man. Like I'm kind of mad like right now because my Bengals not really making it.
Yeah,
we
your
got the-
Bengals definitely aren't making any moves, dog.
Like we definitely got my boy Dre Kirkpatrick back. I like that. And then
Y'all
we got
lost a
Brandon.
couple
What you
people on
mean?
the
They got-
line too, though. Who'd
Yeah,
you
we got-
lose?
No, they got Andy Dalton. Who else they need?
Then we
they
got Brandon
need a
LaFell
line.
back. You feel me? Like, which is lit.
Definitely need some players.
Definitely solid player. But not
Yeah,
like
LaFell's
in the
cool.
draft though. Like when it comes down to the draft, like they main priority is to get a pass rusher. And they trying to get old boy from Florida
But
State.
y'all already got a solid defense, though. Why you
Nah,
I don't know nobody give a fuck about the Bengals. What the Saints doing? Cool.
Damn.
There you
All
go.
right, transition.
There you go.
Damn.
There you go. Hey,
All right.
but wait.
Fuck
But
you
wait.
and them faggot
You're not
ass
about
Cowboys.
to disrespect the Red Rocket who about to throw for 5,000
No.
Jeez.
Who about to get his
no.
Fuck
who
the
about
Red
to get
Rocket.
another
No.
playoff
No.
win?
Fuck about the
Who
Bengals.
about to get another playoff win because he got so many? You're not
Red
about to
Rider.
What are
get
y'all
Baby
doing?
boy.
What are y'all doing? Andy Dalton. If the Bengals are healthy, Andy Dalton will lead the Bengals to the second round minimum
Boy,
in the
you,
playoffs.
You know
Facts.
what we call
Facts.
Andy Dalton in my hood?
No,
we call
he'll
him the
lead
Red
playoffs,
Brady.
they're gonna lose. Wait, what?
Now let's talk about Brady. We're not about to waste this segment on Dalton. Bake, Brady, Patriots. What y'all
What
doing for the
about
offseason?
God, they're
What are
making
y'all
some good
doing?
moves. I like the
What moves
splash
did
on
y'all make?
Gilmore. They made a couple other nice little trades here and there.
They about to give up Malcolm Butler.
I don't
for
like
cheap.
that. If they're gonna give up Butler, that's a bad deal.
Y'all not
honestly.
keeping Butler?
They're
Started sending
thinking
them to the
about it.
Saints,
Butler's
or they're giving us
awesome.
Garoppolo. They're giving us Garoppolo. Oh,
No,
yeah, Cooks might
They're
be
not giving you
a
Garoppolo
Patriot
and
now.
Butler. Stop it. Stop.
No, I didn't say. I meant one of the other.
Oh, one or the other. To be honest, if it's that case, I'd rather they give Garoppolo. I like him, but I still think Brady's got tons of time left. So, I think Garoppolo would be pretty nice. But then again, why the fuck would y'all want Garoppolo? Y'all got Breeze. What?
I don't really know why y'all want Cooks either. So I mean, it's kind of
It's another weapon. The Patriots have good weapons, but I mean, it doesn't hurt to have another one, especially with the injuries and how fucking beat up people
It doesn't
get.
hurt to have a QB of the future.
I mean, but then again, when your QB of now doesn't want to stop playing, nothing really do. You can't pay the
I
guy
don't
12
know,
million.
like,
You're gonna leave in a year. Can't pay the
He
guy
only
12
has
million.
one season left, so I mean, with the Saints, so I mean, maybe he don't want to be here no more.
Maybe
they see that. Maybe it's time to start grooming a future quarterback.
that could be it. I don't know. I don't know why you wouldn't want a guy who's throwing for 5,000 yards a year, though. I mean, that make no sense to me.
Like, you just can't hang on to old quarterbacks for forever. Like,
If
eventually
they're
Brady's
killing
gotta
it,
go.
why do you need to go with another one? Like if Tom
If
Brady's
they're what?
playing this well for another 5 years, why would in 5 years
It's
from now
not
they
gonna
just
last for
say
another 5 years. Like, the shit could
Dot.
jump off like that. Like, I feel like
you
Peyton
sound like
Manning,
the dude on ESPN saying, "Oh, this won't last. This is like
I
Brady's
feel
about
like
to fall off a
Peyton
cliff."
Manning
Like,
kind of dropped off like that. Like, the year before he was trash.
All right,
he
but I'm
had
saying
like one of his best seasons ever.
you're
It was a
best to
crazy
wait
drop-off.
till they fall off there, though. You don't just say, "Oh, he's about to fall off. This year he only threw for 5,000 yards." Like you don't just say he gonna.
I don't
fall
know.
off.
That worked for the Colts. I mean, they went from Peyton Manning to another franchise quarterback.
It
like,
did work for the Colts, but then
That
again,
is kind of the dream.
what
and
if
that
they
worked
won,
for the
though?
Packers
But-
too.
wait, but
like,
wait.
the Packers went from Favre to Rodgers.
Did it really work for the Colts though? Because the Broncos won a championship and the Colts didn't and haven't. So.
They don't win a championship with that Peyton Manning. I mean, they're not. It's not Luck's fault. They're bad.
And like Manning was crazy good after that too. Like let's not act like Manning was terrible.
Luck has
forever.
one of the worst
Manning was
defenses,
nasty.
one of the worst offensive lines. Manning's career would have been finished with the Colts.
He had one of the best seasons ever though at a quarterback position after that. Like
I
can't
think
just
it was the
ignore
best
that.
ever.
It was the best
Yeah,
ever.
it was
Like
the
I mean
best.
they've had better years since. Like there's guys who have better yards, but it was best yards, touchdowns, everything. Like, it was a crazy good year. Like
I mean, I think it worked out for the Colts great. Like, I
It
don't think he
definitely
has
did,
that year
but-
with the Colts, and I think he wastes his career there. So I mean, I think that worked out for everybody. And like Favre, Rodgers, I mean, same thing. I mean, like you probably won't get that lucky, but you got to start looking. Like
yeah, again,
Even the
which-
Cowboys, like, you could say Romo has years left, but the Cowboys have clearly moved on. Like eventually you got to move on from your old quarterbacks, given the
Well,
chance.
see,
and
I already think
opportunity.
they've moved on though. Whereas like with the Patriots, they haven't moved on and they're not going to. Like that would be stupid.
Yeah. I mean, the Patriots
reason
can't
to.
move on from Brady right now.
You can't move on from the guy who just won
Yeah.
a Super Bowl. Like
it's kind of like the Kings with Cousins too. I know it's a different sport, but like you seen what you like, especially for
the
teams.
Kings aren't winning,
Well,
though.
these guys aren't winning. Like you seen what you can be with Breeze. I mean, it's not his fault
Oh,
that
so,
you're losing
yeah.
it. Like maybe this year they go win a Super Bowl. Who knows?
yeah,
But as of right now, like it might be time to start looking towards the future. Like if we're the Patriots or something.
Yeah,
And
I
we
agree.
got all these Super Bowls. Like okay, let's run the water
yeah.
dry until
I think
like,
they're
the
gonna run.
well's out.
Yeah, that's what I think they're going to do. Honestly, I think they'd be stupid not to at this point. Like, I don't know. You can't let Tom Brady go somewhere else and play against you and beat you. That'd be disgusting. First of all, that would be a shame. Tom Brady should be retiring as a Patriot. If it's any other way, like they really fucked up. But that's just my thoughts. But I don't know. Cooks is a good piece. I would love to see him on the Patriots, but obviously they have to give up a lot. It's kind of weird that they paid a corner, like they brought in a guy instead of just paying the guy that they have. Like, that's a strange thing. I don't know. What's on?
That's because y'all sending us Malcolm Butler. Like, we just signed Ted again, too.
Maybe
so
that's
I
it. Maybe they
think
really
Cooks is
like
gone.
Cooks. Maybe they know he's out there and they really want him, so they decided, look, we can get this guy we really like, and maybe they wanted to draft him. Who knows? But it's just weird. Like, Malcolm Butler is a hero around here, and you're just gonna trade him off like that? That's cold, man. I don't know. I don't like that. He is a hero. He won you that Super Bowl. That Super Bowl was all but lost. Same thing with Donta Hightower. He made the tackle right before that. Like, I don't know.
Wait a minute. You said this was Brady before.
What? No. Brady got them back in the game, but at the end, they had to give the ball back, and the defense, like, gave up the bombs. They got that lucky play, and it was down to the goal line stand. Right then, from there on, the defense won the game. Brady got them back into the game, though. Brady played great in the second half, but the defense won them though. They got the final stop. So.
Well, I never thought I'd hear you say the defense won them the game.
What do you mean? Malcolm Butler didn't pick that ball. They would have scored. They could have done anything. Like, they would have ran the clock.
But you can't admit that the defense. Never mind.
What defense? What?
In the Super Bowl.
What about it?
Like, when the defense played amazing and allowed Brady to get them back in the game.
I just did. What do you mean? I said they played amazing.
No.
They did a great job.
One. I'm talking about
in the Falcons.
This
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
they did a great job of getting stops. What?
You were like, nah, it was all Brady. Like, you could go back. And watch
I said
that
it was
podcast.
Brady, but the timely stops by the defense were huge because once again they were getting gashed for most of the game. They were getting gashed in the first half. It was disgusting. Like they played much better in the second half, but they still gave up some points. They still gave 7. Like,
all right, my Patriots quota has been reached.
definitely has. But some other big moves. Jeffrey did not the Bears. Eagles from the Bears.
Fuck the Eagles, not a big move.
1 year
Jeffrey,
deal.
not a big move.
Really?
Torrey Swift, not a big move.
You don't
Hell
think
no.
I don't think Torrey Smith is a big move because he's kind of been irrelevant the past few years. I mean, he's just not what he once was, which he seemed a lot faster, a lot bigger. Now, I don't know. Doesn't seem that great, but Alshon Jeffrey's a monster, though. Come on now.
Alshon Jeffrey really a monster?
Yeah, what?
The last time he was good was when Brandon Marshall was beside him.
He was beat up last year, but he still had some good games. Coop, you had him on your fantasy
He was
team.
beat up.
Back me up.
I did not like owning him.
Really? Damn. I was trying to trade for him, and you did not let me trade for him.
No, you tried to trade me some trash. Like,
I probably did.
So
So,
Alshon Jeffrey hasn't played a 16-game season in a minute, and he's had 2 touchdowns last year, 4 touchdowns the year before that. Like, he hasn't had a 1,000-yard season. He was the best receiver on the Bears.
on a
right?
1-year deal, too, I think that's a pretty good player to
On
get.
a 1-year
like,
deal, it might motivate him to make some plays, but I don't think that's that big of a signing. Like, if I'm an Eagles fan, I'm gassed. But just as a football fan, I don't think that's that crazy of a signing.
I mean,
like,
it's a big signing for a team who has a good quarterback, and they looked pretty good at times last year.
Is Wentz really a good quarterback? I like Wentz, but I'm not sure if he's good or bad, to be honest.
I think
Like,
he's pretty solid. He's a good mid-tier guy. Good mid-tier guy.
I'm not going to say he's mid-tier yet.
I feel like we gave him the benefit of the doubt because of the receivers he had.
Yeah.
And everybody was like,
Was the
once he gets
receivers
good
that great?
receivers, he's going to be nice. And it's like, when he got a good receiver this year. Let's see what he can do.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know
nice
if
weapons.
he's good or bad yet. So,
Yeah.
unknown paired with another unknown in Alshon Jeffrey, I'm not sure.
I mean,
what to
he
make of
looked
that.
good at times last year, though. Like, he looked plenty good.
He looked
like,
good, and he looked really bad at times last year. Like,
He
had
did,
terrible
yeah.
games last year. Like,
He
he
did.
threw abysmal picks last year.
Yeah.
Like, once again, he's an unknown.
It was
Jeffrey's
a rookie.
an unknown.
Rookie year, too. So we'll
So
see how long
I
it takes to get them
games were real
involved.
good, though, wasn't it?
His first 4 games were nasty. His
Yeah.
first 5 were
And then
nasty.
after that, he was just like...
He dropped off, yeah.
Maybe
I think that's when it
defenses
started-
figure him out in
Yeah.
5
They
games.
started
Maybe they
playing the
did.
Receivers too. That's what
Maybe also, if he gets an offseason, though, he'll figure out, okay, the defense were doing this, let me change it up and do this year and
Once
start
again,
disguising
unknown
and things
with
like
an
that.
unknown, so you really
Yeah.
don't know what you got.
I still think it's a good move for a team who's fighting for a spot in the playoffs. I think it's a good move.
I still think they might be last place in the NFC East.
I still
I
think
guess
the
so.
Redskins are probably last place in the NFC East, yeah.
I mean, the Redskins
And they
just
made
signed
some
Terrell
moves, too.
Pryor.
They made some moves,
Kirk
yeah.
Cousins is
And
back.
They,
I don't know.
they lost
One of those
Garcon,
two.
though. Garcon was pretty good for them. It's
Terrell
always been
Pryor's
solid
better.
for them.
And
Terrell
they
Pryor,
lost
is he
Sean.
better, though? One season from Terrell Pryor, and he's also been better than Pierre Garcon. He's been super solid for years. Oh,
Terrell Pryor had
That's
a good first, 8 or 9 games. After that,
like, oh no. Terrell Pryor is definitely pretty damn good. I'm surprised he only got a 1-year deal. Like, what's with these guys signing 1-year deals? It's just they weren't getting big money?
I mean, he only played one year receiver, really, though. So.
I guess maybe that's why. It's a prove it year type thing, kind of with Jeffries.
And he played for the Browns too. Like, I don't know who was throwing TP the ball.
Yeah.
Like,
It was
I
RG3
think
for a little bit, and then it was some other
They had
bums.
they went through 4 quarterbacks
They went through a
this
lot.
year.
They
Like
went
Kirk
up against
Cousins.
some things.
I don't know.
I mean,
think
but
he
it
should be
also,
solid for
like,
me.
wouldn't the defense have been like, okay, there's a shitty quarterback out there. Let's just, not worry about the pass too much. Like, this guy could barely chuck the ball, so, like, that might have helped him
I don't
out as
think
well,
that's how
too.
football works.
Nah, they used to double team prior.
Did they? Oh, I mean, I don't know. I didn't watch too much Browns football, I'll be honest with you. I don't think too many people did outside of Cleveland either, but I did watch that one game that they won. That was a good ending. I'm trying to think of some other big moves that went down.
Thought the Cowboys about to finesse the Texans for Romo. Like, what? That's the biggest move of the offseason.
Is that actually going to happen? Like, is that...
Dog, they traded away Osweiler
works?
to make room for Romo, and the Cowboys are still sitting on Romo trying to rob him. Like, it's beautiful. Like, it's
All right,
amazing.
but, like, if they just keep sitting on him, I don't know. Like, what if the Texans just say, no, we don't want him? Like, we're...
Then I guess they're going to have another losing season. The Texans know if they had a QB, they could have competed with the Patriots this year in the playoffs. They could have competed, possibly won.
Just
like,
because
they're
the
gonna
Patriots had a
make
bad
trade for
game.
Romo.
Yeah, because the Patriots had a bad
No,
game.
because they have a great defense and they got some weapons on offense. Like, they're going to make a trade for Romo.
That
It's just a
Patriots
matter
also
of
had a
when.
terrible game, though. Like,
If the Raiders are healthy, you think they beat the Raiders too?
That's another question. If the Raiders are healthy, who knows? But with
That's
a
what I'm
healthy
saying,
quarterback,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure they can. If with a good quarterback, a decent quarterback, I'm sure they could compete. Osweiler's a joke of a quarterback.
yeah, like, the Raiders
think
would
he was
have...
that
Raiders
bad.
healthy would have killed the Texans, in my opinion, so, I mean, I don't know.
I didn't think he was that bad. That dude was terrible.
Who, Osweiler?
Yeah, he had 70 yards one game. That
Oh,
shit
yeah, he was terrible.
Yeah, like
Osweiler was terrible.
He's terrible. Like, it's
Yeah.
disgusting.
He's garbage. That's kind of obvious. He was decent in Denver. He had his moments, but
He had a defense
man,
that just.
he had
made him
also.
look even
I mean,
better.
he still had a defense in Texas, but that was a disaster, man. They gave him so much money too, and now that $16 million, they got to pay. I think, is Cleveland taking the money? Are they paying that at 16 now?
I think
they are.
so, but I think they're releasing him, so it's only gonna be like 10 or something like that.
Yeesh,
Not 100%
that's-
sure, but
Yeah, I'm not either. I know they were possibly trying to trade him too, like if they can to find a third team, like ship him again because they just wanted that draft pick, which is kind of crazy. Because is Osweiler better than what they have now? Because they don't even have a quarterback. They released RG3, so
I would
they got no
necessarily
one.
just draft a quarterback and take Osweiler because you already know what he can do.
Is that what the
Yeah.
Browns are gonna do? They gonna draft a quarterback?
Probably.
Probably is Deshaun Watson.
There's so many
Trubisky.
good other players. Oh
Kaiser.
man, damn. Do you think they're gonna trade down then?
I mean, because then
a lot of
you
good
don't
players
have to
there.
pay as much because you got to pay Osweiler. You don't have to pay the rookies, as much as he.
Well, if you pick him number one overall, you gotta still
Oh,
give
no,
him a pretty
I'm
good
not-
deal.
no, Myles Garrett's number one. Like if he does not go number one,
That's what I'm saying though. Yeah. So do they trade down to get a quarterback, or are they gonna take Myles Garrett?
They got a number 12 pick.
Oh, they do have a 12. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I knew they had that first. Okay, so maybe they take Watson or someone else at 12. Okay. Guess that's kind of interesting to see. Who else? A couple other big names moved. Trying to think.
Wait, did we ever talk about the combine?
We didn't. No,
not
not
really.
really. Do you have something to say about it? What you got?
I can't remember too much. I just remember Myles Garrett's a freak.
Oh yeah, he's a beast.
Like,
Put up
he's like
crazy
more of a
numbers.
freak athlete than Clowney. Like, that's insane.
And then everybody
Yeah.
was like, he only had 3 sacks in the SEC. I was like, they didn't see the combine numbers. Dude is freakish.
Also, the SEC got some.
I mean, sometimes
crazy
those
good
numbers don't
teams.
translate onto the field, but
They
like,
don't always.
Those freak athlete numbers, like, you can't pass that up. Like,
Yeah, like again, you've seen how Clowney's been when he's out in the field, really good. So that's his problem, though. He hasn't really been able to stay out there all the time. Transitioning to the NBA and the MVP race, good stuff going down there. We saw on national TV a couple nights ago, Kawhi Leonard hit a crazy 3, and then boom on the other end, blocked the shit out of James Harden. Who y'all got as MVP right now? Like, yeah, who's your 1, 2, 3? Can you give me that?
Westbrook, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard.
Facts.
Really?
Same.
Same.
So you
same.
still have Westbrook above, even though they're losing. I mean, they won last night. Before that, they had dropped, I think, 2 or 3 straight.
I mean, like if they put in perspective that he beat every top team in the league this year, I mean that could help with the voting, but
Does
I
it
don't
really
know.
help?
I mean, I feel like if you average a triple-double, that should be
Enough,
damn
like-
automatic. Like,
yeah.
Should it though? If you're on a losing team, then it shouldn't. No,
mean, he's
losing
what,
team, then
30,
you're just
10,
getting your
10?
numbers.
it's 30, 10,
It's
10, right?
crazily impressive. Yeah, it hasn't been done in what, like 30
It's like
years. or
it's like he had like
something.
a real life my player. Like what are you
Yeah.
doing?
Kind of
Rookie,
is.
12 in the quarters.
But like in
Right.
real life though, he's the 6th seed. They got 36 wins right now. Like
that's not
again-
because of him. That's because his team's trash.
Like if he can get his team to the 4th seed,
know,
he's
man.
better be guaranteed an MVP trophy. Facts.
to the 4th seed, they might not get to the 4th seed. They're 5 games back of Utah Jazz.
And I'm saying
I don't
if
think they'll get there.
and
yet.
it's very possible. Like he can't
All right,
do
well,
it.
right now he's not there. So who are your top 3 then? Don't say Westbrook because you said if he's the fourth, so you can't say Westbrook number 1.
Harden, Westbrook, Kawhi Leonard, then LeBron.
Harden's got crazy numbers too.
preaching.
Harden's close to a triple-double as well. Like, Harden's got crazy numbers. What are his numbers? 29, 11, and 7.9. Back to the MVP race, though. So, you've got Harden as your number 1 guy, Bag. Juice man. Word. Okay. I mean, honestly, I think Harden is probably my number 2 guy. I think I got Kawhi Leonard. I'm going to be honest with you. I think I got Kawhi. And then, I can't do this. I want to do this. I was going to say Kawhi. I was going to say James Harden, and I was going to say Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, my God.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Like, who mans is this?
Once again, but can I put an if thing in here? If the
is not a
Celtics
YouTube
take the
video.
1 seed. If no, you just did this Westbrook though. You just did this for Westbrook. If he gets the 4 seed. So if the Celtics actually do take the 1 seed and they win, I don't know, they got how many games left? Like 19 or 18 games left. So if they win, they lose like let's see 3 of those games, 4 of those games, and they got, I think what would that be, like 54, 55 wins, I think then yeah, I do think he should be in the conversation, top 3. Yeah. You kidding me? Knocking off the King and the Cavaliers as the number 1 seed in the East? You don't think that's worthy? No. They didn't have another All-Star. The Cavs got 3 All-Stars. You don't think that's worthy? Averaging 30 points a game? That's got to be top 3, man. Again, a big if, though, because right now they're 2 games back, but Cavs been struggling. So, I don't know. But, yeah, James Harden right now is my MVP. Actually, no, behind Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi's my MVP. Because they're about to take that 1 seed from freaking the Warriors, too. Cavs and Warriors kind of, I don't know, their red lights are flashing. But, yeah.
I mean, is it really, though? Because both of those teams are probably going to the final. The West Conference Finals.
Probably, yeah.
So-
They're definitely going to the conference finals, both those teams. But, I don't know, right now, the Cavs just lost 3 in a row, and definitely some panic from, I would say, Cavs fans, at least. I don't know. You'd be crazy not to panic a little bit.
I don't feel like teams chase that. I mean,
It's pretty big. When you get to those
But-
conference finals, you're going to want that home court. And if it's against the Celtics and you don't have home court, damn, I don't know. Like, home court advantage is pretty big, I feel like. It's huge.
I saw some nut ass
It
shit
is.
that said the Cavs might be taken to like avoid the Heat in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, I seen that. Like,
Dude, that would be
an hour
stupid.
ago.
Why would they do that? First of all, I would love for the Celtics to get the Heat in the playoffs. I'm saying this right now. Like,
They bounce y'all out of there. What you doing?
no, they wouldn't. I think we'd sweep them. I think the Heat are having a great run, but the Celtics match up with the Heat excellently. I don't know why. They always play them really well. And the Celtics, they haven't lost to the Heat in a while now. I don't know. I like that matchup for the Celtics. I love that matchup. Whereas the Bulls been kicking our ass lately, man. They are a good team. They got superstars with Wade and Butler. Don't want to play them at all. Pistons, that's not a bad matchup either. We'd be spot with them. I like that matchup. Pacers are a pretty good team, but I still think the Celtics beat them. Heck, I just don't want the Raptors or the Hawks or the Wizards, in fact. Those teams are tough,
the
too.
Heat won like 20 of their last 25, right?
Yeah, they're on a nice stretch. They are,
They're peaking at the right time. Things are falling in order, but they bounce y'all out.
even
the
though
playoffs.
they're over their last 10, they're still 7-3, but they
If y'all
they
let
would not
Deion
bounce
Waiters-
us out. No, they
I would
wouldn't.
never let you-
100%.
Deion Waiters a superstar. Don't play
I'm
yourself.
never going to let you get into that.
How are you saying Deion Waiters a superstar, but Isaiah Thomas ain't? What?
You're a superstar too. Don't play yourself.
Oh, all right. I was going to say, you crazy. Oh, no, but,
The hottest turn in the Celtics talk. Fuck the Celtics.
nah, it just turned
my
into
top
some playoff talk.
MVPs, I got Westbrook. I got Harden. I want to say Kawhi, but like the Spurs came in without Kawhi at times. Like Kawhi definitely dominates the fourth. and
Kawhi's
is
been
super
really
nice.
good. He's been
but, like,
really good the last few weeks.
But like the Spurs can win without Kawhi. But yeah, I guess Kawhi's 3.
He's been so good recently, man. I don't know.
He has been
He's
Lie
super
super
again.
nice.
Without Kawhi, I'm really not scared of the Spurs.
right?
Like,
I'm
this
not
is
either.
crazy.
They got. Well, I mean, they would go back to Lamar's Aldridge carrying most of the load. His 17 a game might go to like 22 a game. He'd have to. I mean,
That LaMarcus Aldridge is super nice though.
he is super nice. I mean, they would still be really good, but I don't think they would be
You're like
near
still a
the.
good team.
No, but I don't think they would be competing for the Warriors for coming out of the West. Like, I don't
Nah,
think
of
they
course
would.
not.
Nah,
Of
we
course
seen
not,
what a
of course
LaMarcus team could do before, like first round exit.
Not a first round. Well, they made it to the second round before, I think. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
they did.
It's a difference of this team can come out the West and beat the super team Warriors, which, again, if they didn't have him, they probably wouldn't even come close to. So I think that alone should say something about him being the MVP. Crazy
Leonard?
good stats. Yeah, crazy good stats. He's
he impacts the game so many ways. Like it's crazy. Like
Yeah, he's
what
super
a-
nice.
Yeah.
But
I still
again,
think Westbrook's the MVP though.
really?
Like, I mean, they're on record when like
Fucking
he's putting
losing.
up triple doubles is super good too. Like, I think they're like 25-6 when he gets a triple double. Like, his triple doubles matter. Like
The
they
triple
impact
doubles
game.
definitely matter. Like those are huge. Again, I just put more into winning matters, I guess. Which
I mean,
a
it's
lot of
not
people
his fault.
disagree
His team
from.
is super trash though. Like, who's
Is
on
it
his
really
roster?
super trash though? Like,
Team is garbage. You put any other player on
No,
that team.
no.
Is it
It's not that
really?
bad.
Like,
Put any
There's-
other player on that team other than LeBron, and the record's probably worse. Easy,
No, it's
simple.
definitely-
Nah,
Really?
like the team isn't that bad. The team is not that bad.
I'd be hard pressed to say we put Durant in that team. They might be better. Like if Durant was healthy, they might be better. Like I don't know. Like
Cantor's a good player. Oladipo's a good
Steven
player.
Adams is really nice.
They got a bench now. Yeah, Steven Adams is
they
really
have
good.
they have multiple players with 16 or above PERs. Almost 4 players with that. Oladipo's got a 14
Y'all really gassing
PER.
the Thunder
But
roster?
is that because of
Roberson is a great
Like
defender.
they've got a
Like,
solid
his team
starting
is
lineup.
not
Their
trash,
bench is
though.
terrible. Yeah, their bench is garbage. But
I mean, no, they got Taj Gibson now.
they
got
do have Gibson.
buckets,
Yeah, like they've got decent.
yeah, like
players.
they got a decent team. Like it's not the worst team
Yeah.
ever. Like
They be acting like he's playing with the Cavs that Braun used to play with that were garbage.
Yeah.
Those were bad. All right, those were a joke of a team. But this is a good, like, decent roster. Like, it's not that bad. I don't know. Maybe just the West is that good. Like, they've played some
West
tough
ain't
teams.
even really
But
that deep. Like, that team.
so then why the heck do they only have 35 wins?
I thought that roster's trash. Like, y'all are crazy.
They only have 36 wins. That's really not that crazy. I'm going to be honest with you. Celtics have 41, and they have blown so many games. Like, they should be the 1 seed by now. So I don't know how you can sit here and look at 36 games and say, yeah, that guy's the MVP. Like, 36 games is not that crazy. It's not that crazy, man. I don't know.
36 games carrying the load like he is ridiculous.
They would have to lose over half their games to get.
They would have to really suck, yeah. It would be damn near impossible for them to miss again. Just because the 8th seed is so bad in the West. Like, if it was the East, they would actually have a serious chance of not making the playoffs. But in the West, like,
That's crazy
they would have to
how
lose
it flip-flopped
8 to
a
10
little bit.
games. Yeah, it did flip-flop. The East is definitely deeper. Again, in the East, you can go all the way to the 10th team. 10th or 11th team, and that would make the playoffs in the West, technically. That last team. So, yeah, it's definitely a little bit deeper. The top-heavy West, I would say. I mean, the Thunder's still a good team, though. Don't get me wrong. Like, they're a good team. I don't know how they've lost those games. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, whenever they play the Celtics, they play really well. They're a good team. Whenever I've watched them play, I don't know.
Tell them niggas what you up to and shit. Nothing too crazy, dog.
Yeah, true. Tell us
them
what the
niggas know how
channel
you
and who you've been
living,
collabing with and shit like that.
What you
I
got
don't know.
cooking up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what plans you got for the channel, anything like that?
It's the same old Madden bullshit. Well, not the same Madden bullshit. Because that game is fucking retarded. I'm sorry. Probably more vlogs and
no
stuff
hope
like
punches
that,
here.
But I mean, Madden.
What do you plan on vlogging?
True.
When we go to Vegas, I'm doing that.
That sound lit.
you going to Vegas?
All right, we're not about that.
Nah, y'all going to
doing
Vegas.
And then
Becky going too.
Yeah, we going
Pack
to
your
Vegas.
bags.
Dog, if the only way I'm going is if it's a super last minute spur of the moment, I've got too much money in my bank account decision, and I'm kind of hoping
Nah,
to
it's
not
super
go.
cheap. Like,
No,
what you
no,
doing?
like I got you, Big. I got half on your flight. Let's get it.
Oh, all right, then we're going now. I'm holding you to this. Like you're all
No,
he
what you doing? What
lying.
you doing?
He lying. He lying. He not doing this. I need to see some more Vic vlogs. Not gonna lie.
Stop.
That sounds lit.
I did.
I need more Berg vlogs too, though. Like,
Nah, fly me out in that vlog.
dog,
Vic, what were you doing with your tongue that one vlog?
that was wild. Yeah, what was you doing there?
Bro, I was feeling them. I was in the emotions, you know. It was a tie game. It was like 31-31 overtime. Dude beside me was talking shit, you know. I was outnumbered, so I couldn't really do much. You know?
It'd be kind of crazy going to an opposing arena. Oof. Oh,
So that was your go-to.
Yeah, I had some
tongue
gear on,
flick.
and then they saw my camera and they gave me the side eye, and I was like, "Man, Martell's been into the Packers."
really? Is that where he's going?
Hey.
Breaking news alert! We need like a siren right now.
Boy, I'm
Breaking
heated.
news.
Really? You lying?
Damn. That's-
Boy, by the time this goes up, it can be like you late as hell, boy.
Thought you about to get another ring. This is crazy.
He's not gonna get another ring. Patriots are winning this next year.
No. Like, he's about to get another ring.
No.
The Packers are going to get her back. This draft is loaded with backs.
That's
Tons
a
of backs in
great
the free
move,
agency.
though. That's a great move.
Damn.
That's a
This
great
Packers
move, though.
stacking up.
That's another great move for the Packers right there. They were also talking to re-signing Jared Cook too, I thought. Man, they might have a nice
they let him go, I think. That's why they got him.
Oh, I thought I saw earlier that they were in
Did?
talks. I could have swore I saw something about him earlier.
They need some fucking receivers.
Damn, I kind of like the Packers now. This is crazy.
So you gonna just like that switch teams?
No. I'm just saying I like them.
Oh,
What's
word?
wrong with liking them?
Yeah, 9 hours ago. Oh, they had broken off. That's what it said. Okay. I thought it said they had met together. They had broken off, it said. Definitely a downgraded quarterback, though.
You all right?
Stop.
What?
Stop.
It's good?
Rodgers is better.
No.
Yeah.
You can stop gassing system quarterbacks. Not in this
No,
podcast.
now,
we're not doing that. All right.
Rodgers is
And on
better.
that note,
No. Not in this
No,
podcast.
not yet. Not yet.
No, I wasn't
the
ending.
same-
I
the
was just going to ask
system
Vic another
quarterback
question.
pass,
Like,
Kaz.
I was just going to ask Vic another question.
Rodgers is definitely better than Brady.
How you feel about the whole Chargers situation? Them moving to L.A. Because I know you're a diehard Chargers fan. You still
mean-
rocking with them for sure, I'm guessing. But
Yeah. I don't live in San Diego, so it didn't hurt me like that. I can still watch the shit on TV.
yeah, I was going to say, like, did you get to see the games before that? Because if you're not in the area, I know that can be kind of hard.
I didn't get to go to it. I was more worried about Phillip. That's all I
Okay.
was worried about. Cause he was
Yeah, because he was saying he didn't want to do that.
Yeah, he
wasn't
was
cool with
I
that
thought he was
shit.
gonna retire and leave us out here stranded in fucking quarterback purgatory shit. And then we got to rely on who our backup?
That's a good question. I do not know who your backup is.
Whoever it is. And I was like, we gonna be. Shit was gonna be terrible.
That definitely would have been rough. It'll be interesting to see how that works, because the moving a franchise can be always really hard. Let's just hope y'all aren't on Hard Knocks and you don't have your coach saying that whole 8-8 spiel like the Rams did, because did not work out for them. They definitely did not go 8-8.
Nah, I can't remember
loved
who's
it.
on Hard Knocks this year, but it's not us.
It was the Rams, but I'm
I'm
not sure
talking
who's
about
on
next
this year.
year. 'Cause
Oh,
it's
I
a
have
list
no
of
clue.
Teams. It's like
Did
six
they already
of them.
announce it? No.
No. It's a list of teams they pick from. But we,
Okay.
we weren't on the list.
I wouldn't be surprised if they throw the Patriots back on it. They were on it a couple years ago.
Nobody trying to see them stink ass
Right?
Patriots.
For what? Like, for what?
Man, you tripping. Duh, how much Bennett get? I wonder. He probably got a crazy deal. He probably got paid. Good for him, man. I like Martellus Bennett. Good guy. But I think
Met him before?
nah, you could just tell by watching him. He's very. I follow him on his social media. I follow him on his Snapchat and all this type of stuff. I don't know. He seems like a good guy. He's always with his kids. He's always like actually. He's I don't know. Like he's in good business ventures and stuff like that. He seems like a good guy. All right, that was episode 6 of the
Tell them niggas to
TheYuckCast.
follow us on SoundCloud and shit.
I mean, you just did right then and there, so like I don't even need to. Like, follow us on those. Yeah, we are good to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Our guest, Victionary, go check him out. His channel link will be in the description. Same with Juice Man, his channel will be down there. Another guest to the podcast. Yeah. But, yeah, we hope you guys did enjoy, and, yeah, I don't know what else to say, man.
Why you slowly fade out like
Nah, he love those weird awkward ass outros. That shit ain't cute.
I mean, what you want? All right, you outro us, man. Give us
Bye,
quick,
dog. Fuck.
give us a quick bye, dog. You got this.
Bye, nigga. That's
There you
it.
go. All right, damn. Jesus.